Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and we are here today with The Witness, the latest from creator Jonathan Blow, the man behind Braid, which was actually a very unexpected all-time favorite for me. Easily one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. Super cool time manipulation, puzzle solving stuff. Just not a game I ever thought I was going to love and fall in love with when I ended up playing it back on the Xbox 360. Back when Xbox Live Arcade was still a thing. But he's finally back with his long-awaited The Witness, I think, has been for a lot of people. I think the biggest thing for me, apart from actually being someone who really does enjoy a really great puzzle game, was the fact that he was doing something open world, something that for me sounded a lot like a proper, modern day open world 3D Myst or Riven. I've been playing the game for about an hour now, just hopped into it actually. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I got home late and was like, man, I've been waiting to play The Witness. It came out today. I forgot. Like, let's do this. Let's make a video. Let's check this game out. Solved quite a few puzzles already. Starting to get used to some of the systems that are in the game. And first and foremost, the one thing that you guys are probably taking in immediately, just because it's human nature, is how stunning and beautiful this game actually is. Like, if you wanted to give people a reason to keep solving puzzles, apart from making the puzzles actually really fun and challenging, making the world equally beautiful and giving players a reason to walk around the next corner, just stumble into a puzzle, is the way to do it. I mean, the one thing that I've noticed immediately, just within the first hour of playing this game, is that it has those elements of like a really great adventure, open world game like Skyrim or The Witcher or Fallout, where you want to know what's around the next corner, but rather than stumbling into a monster or a bad guy with a gun or a crate of loot, you stumble into another awesome puzzle, which can open a doorway, which leads you somewhere else, that opens up some awesome viewpoint. Like, that's been my experience with The Witness so far, and it's been so beautiful, man. It's just a staggering game. I haven't been over here yet, so let's check this out. This looks like more of a desert biome. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Like, and look at the color contrast we can see in the background. We've got the sort of fall trees over here with the oranges and the reds. We've got the greens, some dark reds and purples off to the right here. Back to like the sort of fluorescent pink. We've got some palm trees as we move over by the water there, and then back into the desert again. Like, incredible. There's a hole in the ground leading to who knows where. I don't even know where to begin. I've never been overwhelmed by a puzzle game, based on the amount of options that I have to where I want to go and the puzzles that I want to solve. Usually, you're just overwhelmed because the puzzles are incredibly challenging or difficult. It's a little bit of both in The Witness. So I actually want to do some backtracking, because there's some puzzles that I skipped early on that I now understand how to solve, because, well, all the puzzles use the same sort of system. Basically just drawing lines to reach from one point to the other. There's different variations of them. Some of them require you to move two lines at the same time. Look at this view. I haven't gone over there yet. This is one of the first things you sort of open up and walk into. Frame rate admittedly takes a big drop when you go out there. But the game runs pretty alright otherwise. I had to put VSync on because I was definitely seeing some heavy screen tearing. This was the starting area for us. We can all solve that. I remember there's a doorway somewhere that I didn't quite understand the puzzle, but I get it now. I'm already finding myself wanting to backtrack and, go and solve these old puzzles that I missed out on. Here we go. Just this crazy, creepy sort of Black Mesa doorway here. Okay, so the main objective with these sorts of puzzles, actually, this is different than the one I thought it was. I think is to grab all the dots for a specific color. So if we grab all the blacks, and we're gonna have to grab all the dots, I believe. That's what I'm going for here. I have no idea if this is actually true or how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna give it a try because it's the one puzzle I haven't solved yet. So that's not right. You notice too that we can start the puzzle in 3 different access points here. And there's also these colored dots. There's white, the 2 white here. We've got 2 black above it. Then we've got a white and a black in the bottom right corner. Like, it doesn't entirely make sense. I'm trying to think if it has something to do with explaining how we're supposed to. I don't know. We're gonna have to come back to this one. And no one tell me how to solve it if you've already done it, if you've been playing The Witness. I don't want to know. I just started looking at that one. I haven't even spent that much time on it. But it's puzzles like that that have got me intrigued already. Like, I like how there's been a good mixture of easy puzzles to help you understand how this different style puzzles work, but at the same time, there's ones like that sort of just thrown into the mix, and they make you remember them. You want to come back to them, you want to see what's next. Oh, look at this. We can actually go on top of the wall right here by the castle where we first started off. Cool, okay. Let's see. Are there any puzzles up here to be solved? Whoa. Let's not fall off the edge, you know? Oh, we're going up top. I'm all about this. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so nothing up here. I do know that one of these has a puzzle in it, and you can activate it. Some of the puzzles have multiple power lines, I guess we'll call them, that you can switch back and forth from to activate other puzzles. You can see right here there's this black cable coming out of this one that leads somewhere beyond this location. Down by the water, it appears. Check it out. Oh, look at that. So it would actually open this door, which would then take us further behind the castle. Ah, I love it. I love it. All right, let's just get back to, let's actually solve some puzzles so you guys can see how this system works. What is this? There's a hole in the ground. Where's this go? Oh, we're going in. Can we go in? Can I go in there? Can you let me go in? Come on. I want to jump in. Please. Please. Okay, there's a doorway. So this is the room that we saw. Never mind. Oh, man. Now I really want to get in there. Okay. Let's solve some puzzles. Here we go. This is a type of puzzle that I haven't actually done yet, so let's figure it out. Maybe this will help us better understand that puzzle at the door on the door back there. So you have to go in between the colors. I'm assuming that is something to do with it. You have to pass through a black and a white. So if we just pass through a black and a white, success. The idea is to only pass through a black and a white. If you pass through any other colors, then it won't work. I get it now. So we can't pass through a white and a white. So black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. It all makes sense now. And at the same point, on that other one, we have to collect the dots. That's exactly how it works. I get it. Okay, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. I think we went too far. So we only need to pass through one black and white, but in order to do that, okay, we're gonna have to go all the way up here. So black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. There we go. Look at that. I'm a puzzle solving master. Black and white, black and white, black and white. Black and white, black and white. So these are all black, so we're all already out of luck. If we pass through there, that's gonna be passing through a black on a black, so that's no good. Can we? Because if we just go straight up. So you have to, wait, okay, so I think the thing is to pass through all of the possible black and whites. It doesn't actually matter if you pass through a black on the black. No, it does matter. It does matter. Never mind. Okay, let's see here. So, okay, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Black and white. And if we go all the way down here, black and white, black and white. Aha! Okay, we got this. It's all starting to make sense now. Black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Black and white, down. Oh, okay. This is getting sketchy now. So what if we do black and white, black and white, black and white? Black and white, black and white, black and white. Oops. Look at that. A bunch of puzzle solving badasses. Okay. Black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. We need to get that one up top. But we also need to get this one. This is one of those crazy reverse psychology ones. Let's see. Okay, what if we go all the way up here first? Pass through black and white. That's not going to work, so we need to pass through... We need to pass through this black and white. Can that work? Can we do that? That's the question I have right now. Let's pass through black and white, black and white. Like I say, we need to pass through all these black and whites. That's the issue here. black and white, black and white, black and white. Did we get this right? Did we get it right? Nope, that's a fail. You say we can't wrap around these ones up here. It's no bueno. Black and white. Okay, so we got roughly the idea there, but we need to pass through that one. They get you good here, that's for sure. Like, we need to pass through that one in some way, but we can't pass through the white on white, obviously. That's no good. Maybe we had the right idea, just not the proper execution. You know, because we're already passing through a white on white. That's no good. Not to mention we have another black on black over here we didn't pass through. And if we pass through that, that's no good. I think these are tied together, though. So we only need to pass through that one once. Then if we pass through... No, still not good. Aha! Figured it out. Not all of the puzzles immediately do something, but let's go back and let's make our way in this doorway. This game makes me so giddy, man. It's raw exploration in a lot of ways. It really genuinely is. Okay, so let's start here. We're gonna go through black and white. Okay, let's not start with that one. Oh, this is rough. Okay, dot, 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 dot. Black and white. Black and white, black and white. Black and white, black and white. Dot, 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 black and white. Dot. Black and white. Is that going to be good? No, it's not good. I like the strategy there. I just don't think that's the way we got to go. So through black and white. Black and white, black and white. Dot, 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 black and white. It's just, it doesn't... Wait. Black and white. I don't know if my theory is 100% sound for this, I'm gonna be honest. So you can't start there, that's not even possible, that one. And we also don't know, like, do we have to pass through all the black and whites? I don't even know. I don't know if I have to collect all the dots. I don't know what the hell I actually have to do here, but let's try this one more time. Dot, 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 black and white. I feel like if there's an error, it's just with this decision-making process right here. Black and white. Oh, wait, maybe. Did we already do this one? Did we already try this one? Yeah, that's what we just did. Alright, so I could spend all day on that one. Some of you may want to see me conquer that, and I know some of you probably don't want to see me do that for the next 3 hours. So let's move onward. Onward and upward. There are other puzzles to be solved in other places, and there's lots of cool stuff like this. What on earth could this creation have been? Some sort of a shredder of trees? I don't know, but I love the colors in this game. They're outstandingly spectacular. Just the greens, the all of it. It's wonderful. Love it. All right, let's check this one out. This puzzle I saw earlier, I have no idea how this works at all. I don't know if it's a matter of emulating something. Okay, look at the tree on the left. The tree on the left has an apple that would coincide with this branch. Yeah! Look at that! Alright, now we gotta play the follow the cable game. We get another one. Okay, let's see. What's on the trees in the area here? We got another apple. If we look at it this way, it's gonna be, okay, interior branch right there. Wait, what happened? What happened? Did we fail it? The power went out. No. No! Let's try this again. Okay, we did fail it, so that wasn't right. That wasn't right. 1, 2... Okay, so it's actually gonna be... No, I mean, that should be right. Okay. It's the fourth branch in. And it's on the interior one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. I didn't pick the right one, did I? There we go. Alrighty, here we go. This one did a little bit of crisscrossing. So, 1, 2, 3, fourth branch in on the far right hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's just my first impressions, and who knows how long a game can keep your attention like this. It really does depend on, you know, you as an individual. Like, if you enjoy solving puzzles, then you could probably play this game for the full, like, 40 hours that most people saying it was going to take them to personally finish the main portion of the game. And then there's still puzzles that you can go back and solve. No, we failed! 1, 2, 3, 4. What? How is that not right? I did it again. Oh, how far back does it go? Oh, that's horrible. You dirty sons of... Okay, wait, it doesn't go all the way back. This one's still good. That one's still good. So we need to deactivate this one and redo it. Or we need to redo this one. Okay. Let's pay attention a little bit more closely this time. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 in. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and it's the interior one. So it's this one. No, it's not. It's not right. Could it be like perspective change here? Maybe we have to like assume that it's flipped. I don't know. Let's replug this one and give it another go. There's like a house over there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's consider the actual position of the tree, the shape of the tree. It is definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Okay, you see this? It's actually missing one on this one. It doesn't actually have a branch counted there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would technically be the exterior one. Nope. That's not it either. I can see where... No, because this one's missing one as well. Okay, let's look at this as an example then. We're picking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th branch in. That one actually has a physically broken branch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's actually right. The thing is, this one doesn't have a broken branch. Oh wait, yes it does. And that's how you identify the fact that it's flipped around. So, like I was thinking in the first place, we just had to look at it backwards. So, 1, 2, 3, broken. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's actually this one right here. Watch me still get it wrong. Yep. Still got it wrong because you're a noob, Tony. You're a complete noob. 1, 2. We need to go back to the limb method. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 5th limb. Second one to the right. This is it, guys. We got this. We'll double count just to make sure. Okay, limbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th limb in, second one to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second one to the right. This is the one. Bada boom, bada bing. We got this. Okay, let's do this. Now we need to... This one's actually got multiple sets of broken limbs to focus on here to make sure that we're actually looking at it properly. So, broken limb on the far right one here. That makes sense, okay. Now if we go over one more, it's saying there's a broken limb. That's not right. So this one must also be flipped. It should be broken limb, full limb, broken limb. It should actually be... We're looking at it backwards, right? Let's look at this. Interestingly enough, there is no longer an apple on this tree to identify. This is it. This is like the last piece of this puzzle too, I think, and it's gonna take us somewhere. Okay, okay, let's focus. Focus. Zen moment. What does it want us to select then? You know, if there's no fruit on the tree, I don't know what the decision would then be. Would we have to assume where there was a piece of fruit? Good lord. Let's just double check this one from memory so when the time comes we don't have to figure it out. Okay. I guess the question is, has the fruit always been... Is there some repeating factor for the position of the fruit? That is a question to ask ourselves here. Okay, so if we take a look, the fruit is almost always on a branch. It's on a branch with no broken limbs to start. In this case, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 branches away from a broken limb. Let's just test something with that theory. Okay, so this one equally was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from a broken limb. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, 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 alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But also, since it has 2 broken limbs, you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try... Nope. Nope, that's not right. Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. So, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try this. Damn! My theory is failing me. We probably could come up with a more advanced theory. That's probably really what we need to do. This is why people have pen and paper. This is exactly why people have pen and paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So the idea that it's 7 away from a broken limb, like, works to some extent. Maybe it's the way in which the limb is broken. Six, 7. Yes, it was. Okay. So broken limb on the left there, right, is broken. The right limb is broken. Left one is still there. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 limbs. Boom. I imagine that people have solved that in about 20 different ways. And I don't care. It's all good to go. Okay, so where did this thing actually go? We opened the gate over here, right? Cool, cool. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Oh man, we got some like hearts going on here. Lots of drawings of trees. I guess, and trees in a lot of ways do resemble the veins of a heart. Oh, dude, this is so cool. I love this. I love this kind of stuff, man. See, like, all those action, adventure, and exploration games that we play, they could take a lesson. They could take a hint from games like this. They genuinely could. And there is the apple. and the Broken Branch. And understanding the importance of like location design. I talked about this so many times before. Bethesda games, I feel, have always done a good job of this. No doubt they can improve, and their games always do. But the idea of rewarding a player for the discovery of a location, like that adds so much value to solving puzzles in this game. Like this is a seriously good game. This really, really is. There hasn't been a puzzle game in a long time that I've actually solved, like actually finished. So many of them I pick up and then I just get, just bored of them, and that's that. I think Braid was one. Fez was probably the last puzzle game that I seriously played. This is easily on my list. And it really, for me, as someone who grew up playing Myst and Riven, like those were my games when I was a kid. I chewed through every single Riven game that I could, and I was just obsessed with them. And the world design, again, even though, it was that sort of FMV style thing, it was fantastic. It was staggeringly wonderful. It was so good. It kept me going. Like, you could make up your own little stories. You'd come to like a telescope or, some sort of an observatory in Riven or Myst or something, This game does those same things. Like, I haven't heard anyone make that comparison yet, and I feel like that it fits so well. It's a modern day Myst Riven style experience, just taken to a whole new level. When a puzzle game can affect you emotionally, in terms of bringing like pure joy to yourself, to your person. That's really special. It's not often that I get really emotional when I play games, and when I do, it's because a game is really doing something right. This game is actually hitting like a really big, just emotional, nostalgic point for me. I mean, Riven and Myst were games that were seriously big parts of my life when it came to playing games on the PC. Like when I was young, I mean, those were the games. Those were games that made me feel like I was accomplishing something incredibly challenging and difficult, I think. And for the first time, not that I didn't grow up doing things. I mean, I grew up around, motorcycles and bicycles, and I was always being given challenges at a young age. So I think like puzzle solving was the sort of next evolution of that. Solving those puzzles and those mysteries in Myst and in those Riven games, like, was the first time I felt like truly exceptionally challenged and out of my comfort zone. Like, for the first time, I questioned if I could or couldn't do something. But then I pushed forward, I forged on, and I solved these puzzles, and it was just such a wonderful feeling. And to have a game like The Witness, give me that same feeling and then reward me with these beautiful locations, like, holy crap. Staggering, man. Oh, I'm eating this up. I know I sound like such a pathetic, emotional nerd right now. But if you enjoy puzzle games, like if you grew up with games like Myst and Riven and a lot of those other rip-offs of those games, do yourself a favor, spend the $40 and get The Witness. It's on PC right now. It's on PlayStation 4. I do think he has plans to bring it to Xbox One, but I know Jonathan Blow has some personal issues with Microsoft, whatever the reasoning is. But either way, you've got two platforms. You guys out there are bound to own one of those platforms. Pick it up. Pick it up. You will not regret it. I think I'm actually going to play this a few more times on the channel. I'd like to kind of revisit it, talk to you guys about the puzzles I've run in. I want to get into that room, and when I solve it, I'm going to record it, and we're going to talk about it, because I want to know what's in there. The reflection, the reflection on the water is just so amazing. The glassiest water you've ever seen in your entire life. I could take screenshots of this game for like the next 15 years. And I know that when I go do the thumbnail for this, I'm just going to spend hours trying to find that perfect screen cap for the thumbnail. But I could honestly play this game probably all night, guys. I think this is something worth streaming. I think it would be fun to have you guys participate with me in doing the puzzles. Maybe that's something we'll make happen. I'm actually looking into setting up steady stream 1 day a week. Nothing concrete yet. Did want to make mention of it, but don't take it as a promise. That's not what I'm looking for. But it's something I'm looking to getting into, and I think this will be one of those games that is definitely on that list. If you guys have any other questions for me regarding The Witness, any thoughts of your own, if you've been playing it, I would love to hear some of your personal experiences with the game, especially if, like me, you grew up with Myst and Riven. I think this game is going to touch us people, the people who have experienced those games. It's going to touch us in a very special place. I'll see you guys in the next one.